synthesizing information. Good readers keep track of their thoughts as they read. So it's a lot about thinking. Okay? Synthesizing is about thinking. We talked about this using our inferencing, using our predictions. Yes?
Yes.
All eyes on the board, you ready? Okay, so that's what this is talking about. It's good track of your thoughts. It's taking all of your thoughts into what you're reading. It says down here, good readers put their thoughts together to continually grow their overall understanding of the text. Okay? So let's talk about, excuse me, before we go into our read aloud, okay, our read aloud today is My Lucky Day. All right? We're going to be taking our thoughts of, at first I'm thinking, what might happen in this book? And then we're going to take our thinking of halfway through and think, well, now I think this is going to happen. Okay? Then we're going to take our thoughts and put, well, now I know this is what happened. And we're going to take these thoughts and put them on sticky notes and put them onto our chart. Okay? And at the very end of the lesson, we're going to do an exit ticket today for your assessment. And it's basically, today you learned about your inferencing skills and how to synthesize. So do you think you understand how to synthesize? A yes or no? Okay? So we're going to pass out a sticky note real quick. And then you are going to write at first. So what you're going to write is your thoughts about this book. At first, I'm thinking this book is about whatever you think it's about. Okay? So you're just going to write what you think about this book is going to be about. Okay? Girls. Go ahead and write with your pencil. Yes, go ahead and write down your first thought about this book that we're about to read. It's actually going to be a read aloud today. Okay? I'll get you guys in the back. Come around. Did you get a sticky note? Okay, go ahead and write your thoughts. And we're going to put these sticky notes on our chart, or we're going to put it right beside it so we have some room. Okay? Sorry, I have stickies that aren't sticky. If you have two, will you please pass it to a friend? So just write down your first thought about our book, Dominic, okay? We're going to read My Lucky Day. Your first thought about it. What is your first thought? First thoughts. Just jot it down real quick. We ran out of orange, so we're going to go to purple, okay? Alright, write it down really quickly. Once you're done, give me a thumbs up. Okay, Oliver. Go ahead and bring me your sticky note. We're going to go ahead and post those sticky notes right over here. Okay. Underneath our synthesizing chart. Oliver, go ahead and bring me your sticky note if you're done. Okay, once you get done. Thank you. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and stick them right here under the board. Then we're going to have a seat. We're going to go ahead and do our read aloud. And then we'll stop halfway through and see if anybody had the thought that matches the book. Okay. Very good. Go ahead, Junior. Go ahead, stick it on there. Go ahead, baby, stick it on there. you're gonna write what your first thought is on this book. Like, what do you think this book might be about? Can you write that down real quick? Okay. Once everybody's done, thank you for waiting patiently and quietly. Go ahead and stick it over here. Just go ahead and stick it up there. It's okay. Thank you. Very good. You're not sticking. Thank you for being quiet and waiting patiently. Thumbs up if you're ready. Okay. That's okay. Now normally this would go on our chart, but there's a lot of you and a lot of sticky notes, so I figured we could just categorize it over here. Okay? So over here we'll have our at first thinking. Okay? Some of them may fall and that's okay. That's totally okay. Alright. Is everybody done? Go ahead, sweetheart. Okay. Now I want you to take your pencil. Can I see your pencil? Take your pencil, set it down in the middle of your journal. Nothing should be in your hands. Everybody should be seated. Your journal can just wait to the side. Okay? That's okay. Okay. Focus, focus.
Everybody focus.
So while she's finishing her thought, thank you so much. We're gonna keep falling off. It's okay. So while since she's finished, there's a couple that I would like to read just so we have an idea. Okay? So somebody thinks that the fox might be a bad fox. Okay? That's a good thought. Another one thinks he will meet another fox and they're gonna be friends. Okay? Good thoughts, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, so let me play a little bit of the story and then we're gonna come back to now you think. So I need all eyes up on the board for the read aloud.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Eyes up front. Are your ears listening?
Yes.
Are your eyes watching?
Yes.
Is everybody seated?
Yes.
Still and ready. Alright, we may have
Lucky Day
There we go.
by Kiko Kazaa. Read by Mr. Bragg. One day, a hungry fox was preparing to hunt for his dinner.
Eyes up front,
As
please.
he polished his claws, he was startled by a knock at the door. "Hey, Rabbit!" someone yelled outside. "Are you home?" Rabbit, thought the fox. If there were any rabbits in here, I'd have eaten them for breakfast. When the fox opened the door, there stood a delicious-looking piglet. "Oh no!" screamed the piglet. "Oh yes!" cried the fox. "You've come to the right place." He grabbed the piglet and hauled him inside. "This must be my lucky day," the fox shouted. "How often does dinner come knocking on your door?" The piglet kicked and squealed. "Let me go! Let me go!" "Sorry, pal," said the fox. "This isn't just any dinner. It's a pig roast, my favorite. Now get into this roasting pan." It was useless to struggle. "All right," sighed the piglet. "I will, but there's just one thing." "What?" growled the fox. "Well, I'm a pig, you know. I'm filthy. Shouldn't you wash me first? Just a..."
Okay, let's pause there for just a second. Okay, so everybody has a thought of what's going on, right? Okay, so let's use another Post-it note and write our now I think. So you're gonna write now, what do you think is going to happen next? Okay? What do you think is gonna happen next? Use that thinking, use your inferencing, use your prediction skills, put it all together in one big pie. I'll get right to you. Okay, write it down real quick. Write what you think. Now I think, write what you think. What's gonna happen? Use your skills. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do this quickly and quietly and get to the next slide. If you already know what's gonna happen, shh, keep it to yourself. It's a surprise. It's a story how the story ends. Go ahead and stick it on the next white piece, Junior, and I'll be over there to title it here in just a second. Right beside it would work. Here you go, guys.
Where the next one?
Okay, can you hang on to it? Because you're going to have another one here in a second. That's probably a really good idea. As you're writing on that one, I'm going to come by and put another sticky note because we're going to be writing our final thoughts here in a minute. So, go ahead and write, which I know, I'm going to give you one for the last step so I don't have to bother you guys. Go ahead and put this on your table. Not yet. This is going to be what you think now. Just hang on to that one. Stick it on your desk. Okay, the one I'm putting on your desk, you're not using right this second, okay? You're going to use it here in just a few minutes. Towards the end of the story.